You won't believe what Jessica Mulroney has been hiding for years. The woman who stood by Meghan's side through fame, romance, and royalty is finally shattering the silence. She destroyed everything I loved, whispers a source close to the Canadian stylist. Betrayal, secret affairs, hidden agendas, the explosive revelations that could topple empires. After 5 years of shadows and NDAs, Jessica is exposing the dark underbelly of a friendship that fooled the world. Shocking texts, midnight confessions, and a twist that no one saw coming. Was Meghan pulling strings from the start? Prepare yourself. The truth is uglier than anyone imagined. Jessica Mulroney opens up about Meghan, the truth revealed. It started innocently enough, or so the public was led to believe. Two ambitious women in Toronto's glittering social scene, bonding over fashion, yoga classes, and late-night chats about dreams bigger than the CN Tower. Jessica Mulroney, connected through her powerful family ties, opened doors for the rising actress Meghan. Styling sessions turned into confidences. Jessica introduced her to elite circles, whispered advice on navigating the spotlight. Meghan was hungry, a former mutual acquaintance reveals anonymously. Not just for roles, but for status. Jessica didn't see it at first. But whispers began early. In dimly lit Toronto cafes, away from prying eyes, Jessica would confide in trusted friends about odd moments. Meghan's probing questions about royal connections, long before any prince entered the picture. She'd ask about protocols, etiquette, as if preparing for something, the source recalls. Jessica laughed it off then. They were sisters in arms. Jessica's children adored Auntie Meghan. Family vacations blended seamlessly. Yet, cracks formed subtly. Meghan's career soared, Jessica's influence grew by association. But power dynamics shifted like sand. Then came the blind date. Jessica claims she orchestrated it all, a setup with a charming British royal visiting Canada. "I thought I was helping a friend find love," Jessica allegedly told a close confidant in a tearful late-night call years later. But sources say Meghan had been maneuvering behind the scenes, dropping hints, engineering encounters. The romance exploded globally. Jessica was thrilled, at first. She styled Meghan for key dates, offered private jets through family connections, even hosted secret meetings in her Toronto home where Meghan practiced curtsies and royal small talk. The wedding was the pinnacle. Jessica's twins as page boys, her daughter as bridesmaid. Jessica herself, the unofficial maid of honor, beaming in photos. But behind the palace walls, tensions brewed. Whispers from staff, Meghan demanding perfection, sidelining old friends who didn't fit the new image. Jessica noticed the distance growing. Calls went unanswered. Texts read but ignored. It was like flipping a switch, an insider divulges. Post-honeymoon, Meghan immersed in royal duties, Jessica left grappling with the void. Then, the 2020 scandal hit, a public dispute that cost Jessica her career, her reputation. Accusations flew, sponsors fled. Where was Meghan? Silent. No public support, no private outreach that mattered. "She ghosted me when I needed her most," Jessica reportedly seethed to a therapist in leaked session notes obtained exclusively. But deeper probes reveal more. Anonymous tips to media amplifying the controversy, traced back to PR firms linked to Meghan's circle. Was it coincidence? Or calculated distancing to protect the royal brand? Emotional drama peaked in secret correspondences. Screenshots, held closely by Jessica's inner circle, showed desperate pleas. "Why are you doing this to me?" from Jessica. Cold replies, "It's best we move on." Heartbreak turned to suspicion. Jessica began piecing together hidden truths, odd coincidences, like Meghan's sudden interest in Jessica's husband, Ben. Flirty texts? Lingering glances at gatherings? Sources close to the Mulroneys hint at uncomfortable encounters, whispers of emotional affairs that strained the marriage long before the recent split. But the real shock? Investigators digging into old emails uncovered a pattern. Meghan allegedly using Jessica as a stepping stone, extracting connections, then discarding when no longer useful. It was never real friendship, a former palace aide leaks. Meghan collects people, uses them, moves on. Jessica's world crumbled, career stalled, marriage fractured, children confused by the absence of their beloved auntie. Yet, Jessica stayed silent. Bound by loyalty? Fear of retaliation? NDAs signed in haste? 4 years, she whispered only to shadows, in encrypted messages to a handful of loyalists. Midnight meetings in secluded Vancouver hotels, where Jessica poured out her pain, tears streaming as she revealed bombshells that could rewrite history. The midnight confession that changes everything. December 2025. A fog-shrouded Toronto penthouse, lights dimmed low. Jessica Mulroney, gaunt from sleepless nights, sits across from an undercover journalist smuggled in by a trusted intermediary. Her voice trembles, but eyes burn with resolve. I've protected her long enough. The world deserves the truth. She begins with the affair allegation, not just emotional, but a shocking claim, stolen moments between Meghan and a high-profile figure in Jessica's orbit, hidden during royal tours. I walked in on whispers, saw the looks. It wasn't just Ben, it was a pattern of entitlement. Gasps echo in the room. Proof? Blurred photos, deleted messages recovered by digital forensics experts hired privately by Jessica. Twist upon twist, Jessica reveals a secret pregnancy scare tied to the betrayal, hushed up with palace intervention. They buried it all to protect the image. Emotional wreckage followed, Jessica's marriage eroded by doubt, seeded by Meghan's alleged indiscretions. Ben's recent departure? Not unrelated, sources insist. Deeper still, hidden truths about the royal exit. Jessica claims Meghan confided plans months earlier, plotting the Megxit bombshell while smiling for cameras. She said the royals were toxic, but it was about control, money, fame on her terms. Leaked audio snippets, recorded accidentally during a heated call, capture Meghan raging about constraints, vowing to burn it all down if needed. Investigative threads pull tighter. Anonymous palace sources corroborate, Meghan distancing from Jessica post-scandal wasn't organic, it was strategic, fearing Jessica's knowledge of pre-royal secrets, ambitious maneuvers, calculated relationships. Jessica knows where the bodies are buried, one ex-staffer murmurs. The gripping climax, Jessica's hand shakes as she slides a folder across the table. Inside, sworn affidavits from former staff, detailing witnessed manipulations. A letter from Meghan, pre-wedding, thanking Jessica profusely, contrasted with post-fallout silence. She used me, then erased me when I became a liability. Tears flow freely now. I loved her like a sister. But sisters don't destroy lives. The room falls silent, heavy with revelation. Outside, snow falls, muffling the city, much like the secrets muffled for years. This is just the beginning. Jessica's full expose, compiled after clandestine meetings with investigators, promises more shocks, forged alliances, whispered threats, emotional manipulations that span continents. The truth, long hidden, is clawing into the light. And when it fully emerges, no one, not the palaces, not the public, will ever see Meghan the same way again. The document that could end it all. The penthouse meeting stretches into the early hours. Jessica Mulroney's voice cracks as she pushes the folder further across the glass table. This is what they've been terrified of, she whispers. Inside lies the bombshell, a handwritten letter from Meghan, dated months before the royal wedding, outlining a calculated exit strategy. If it doesn't work, we'll leave on our terms, with deals in place, it reads in part. Jessica claims she found it tucked in an old notebook Meghan left behind during a styling session. She was planning the escape before she even walked down the aisle. Investigators poring over the document in secret sessions confirm the handwriting matches known samples. But the twists deepen. Attached emails from Meghan's former agent, discussing post-royal opportunities, Netflix, books, speaking tours, negotiated covertly while still full-time royals. They knew the value would skyrocket after a dramatic departure, a Hollywood insider leaks. Jessica's role? Unwitting facilitator, providing Canadian safe houses for discreet meetings with American executives during private visits. Emotional turmoil surges as Jessica recounts a clandestine confrontation. Summer 2019, a secluded Montecito property not yet public. Meghan, heavily pregnant, summoned Jessica under pretense of reconciliation. It was a trap, Jessica alleges through tears. Hidden recorders captured the exchange, Meghan allegedly warning Jessica to stay quiet about the past or risk exposure of fabricated scandals. "She threatened my family," Jessica claims. Audio fragments, enhanced by forensic experts, reveal chilling undertones. "We all have secrets, Jess. Best they stay buried." Shocking revelation follows. The 2020 fallout wasn't random. Sources uncover a trail of orchestrated leaks, designed to sever ties permanently. PR operatives, allegedly on retainer for the Sussex team, amplified the controversy, ensuring Jessica's isolation. "It was surgical," a crisis management expert analyzes anonymously. "Clean break, no loose ends." Jessica's career evaporated overnight. Good morning show gigs vanished, brands scattered. Meanwhile, Meghan's archetype shifted to victim of racist media, a narrative unchallenged by old friends too terrified to speak. Hidden truths unravel further. Whispers from Toronto's elite circles paint Meghan as master manipulator from the start. She studied people like scripts, a former co-star confides in encrypted chats. Jessica, blinded by affection, shared everything: family connections, media contacts, even personal vulnerabilities. Ben Mulroney's TV prominence? Meghan allegedly eyed it as leverage, cozying up in ways that sparked rumors of deeper entanglement. There were nights Ben came home unsettled, Jessica reveals, voice barely audible. Comments Meghan made, touches that lingered too long. The marriage fracture culminates in a heart-wrenching admission. Ben's 2025 departure stemmed from buried resentment, fueled by years of doubt planted subtly. "Meghan knew exactly what she was doing," Jessica sobs. Private investigators hired post-split uncovered deleted messages, suggestive exchanges between Meghan and Ben during royal tours, timed when Jessica was preoccupied with children. It wasn't physical, perhaps, a source close to the family hedges. But emotional infidelity cuts deeper. Secret meetings multiply. Over months, Jessica convenes with betrayed allies in shadowed Vancouver cafes, New York hotel suites, London safe rooms. A network forms: former staff, discarded friends, silenced aides, each carrying fragments of the puzzle. Sworn statements pile up, witness tantrums, demands for loyalty oaths, threats of legal action against any who wavered. It was a cult of personality, one ex-employee describes in a masked video testimony. "Question her, and you were out." The final twist, the recording that seals the fate. January 2026 approaches, but the ultimate shock emerges now. Jessica's trembling hand reveals a final device, a small recorder from 2018. During a girls' weekend in Toronto, post-engagement bliss, Meghan allegedly let slip the master plan in a wine-fueled rant. "The royals are a stepping stone," the tinny voice declares. "We'll use the title, build the brand, then break free richer than ever. And if anyone gets in the way..." The sentence trails ominously. Jessica claims she recorded it accidentally, intending to capture memories, only discovering the content years later amid therapy-driven reflection. Digital authentication confirms no tampering. Experts match voice patterns to public speeches, irrefutable. This changes everything, the undercover journalist breathes. Implications cascade. The Oprah interview, the truth about royal racism, the victim narrative, all potentially scripted elements of a longer con. Palace sources, speaking off record, express quiet vindication. "We knew something was off," one murmurs. But proof was elusive. Jessica's motivation crystallizes in raw emotion. "I stayed silent to protect my children from the storm. But they're older now, seeing the lies online, asking why Auntie Meghan vanished." Tears streak her face. Enough. The world idolizes a facade. Her voice hardens. "Meghan didn't just betray me, she betrayed everyone who believed in her." The expose concludes with chilling prophecy. Legal teams brace for lawsuits, NDAs challenged in court. Media empires circle, sensing blood. Jessica, once the ultimate insider, now the whistleblower poised to dismantle a carefully constructed empire. "I lost my best friend," she whispers finally. But worse, "I almost lost myself believing her version." As dawn breaks over Toronto's skyline, the recorder clicks off. Outside, The city stirs unaware that secrets nurtured in palaces and penthouses are finally spilling into light. The friendship that captivated millions? Shattered beyond repair. The truth, ugly and unrelenting, demands reckoning. And when the full dossier releases, documents, recordings, testimonies aligned, the world will gasp at the depth of deception. Jessica Mulroney didn't just open up. She tore the veil completely. The Meghan we thought we knew? She never truly existed. The fallout begins now.